I used to feel invisible, lost in a sea of faces, just another face in the crowd. No one really me. It hurt. I wanted to feel confident and strong. I wanted to shine. Instead, I felt dull and insignificant. I was tired of feeling this way. One day I woke up and decided I was done with feeling invisible. I decided to become the best version of myself. I decided to become girl. My transformation journey began with a single decision: to prioritize myself. For too long, I had neglected my own needs, putting everyone else first. I realized that to become the woman I wanted to be, I needed to invest in myself. My first step was to focus on self-care. I started with the basics: skincare and hydration. I began a simple skincare routine, cleansing, toning, and moisturizing morning and night. It felt amazing to pamper my skin, to give it the attention it deserved. I also made a conscious effort to drink more water. I carried a water bottle everywhere I went, sipping on it throughout the day. I could feel the difference in my energy levels and the way my skin glowed. These small changes made a world of difference in how I felt about myself. Taking care of my skin became a ritual. I loved the feeling of applying products, the scents, the gentle massage. It was like a gift to myself, a reminder that I was worthy of care. I started paying attention to the ingredients in my products, opting for natural and organic options. I learned about the importance of sunscreen and made it a non-negotiable part of my routine. My skin responded beautifully, feeling softer, smoother, and more radiant than ever before. Hydration became my obsession. I carried my trusty water bottle everywhere, feeling a sense of accomplishment with each refill. I noticed a difference in my energy levels, my digestion, and even my mood. For years, exercise had felt like a chore, something I do but never enjoyed. But as I embarked on my transformation journey, I realized that movement could be a powerful tool for self-discovery and empowerment. I started small, with short walks in nature. The fresh air, the sound of birdsong, the feel of the sun on my skin, it was invigorating. As I gained confidence, I explored different activities, trying out yoga, dance classes, and even kickboxing. Each form of movement brought its own unique joy and challenge. I discovered muscles I never knew I had, and with each drop of sweat, I felt myself growing stronger, both physically and mentally. My closet became my playground. I realized that the way I dressed had a direct impact on how I felt about myself. I started experimenting with different styles, colors, and silhouettes. I donated clothes that no longer served me, replacing them with pieces that made me feel confident and beautiful. I discovered the power of a well-fitting outfit, how it could instantly boost my mood and make me feel unstoppable. I learned to embrace my body shape, highlighting my assets and feeling comfortable in my own skin. Fashion became another form of self-expression, a way to showcase my personality and embrace my individuality. I no longer dressed to blend in, I dressed to stand out, to celebrate the woman I was becoming. The mind-body connection is undeniable. I realized that true transformation went beyond the physical. It was about nourishing my mind and soul as well. I started paying attention to the information I consumed, the books I read, the podcasts I listened to. I sought out content that inspired me, that challenged me to grow and expand my horizons. I filled my mind with positive affirmations, motivational stories, and practical advice from experts in personal development. I learned the importance of surrounding myself with positivity, of curating my social media feeds and seeking out connections with like-minded individuals. I realized that the thoughts I allowed into my mind had a direct impact on my energy, my mood, and my overall well-being. Journaling became my sanctuary, a safe space to explore my thoughts and feelings without judgment. Every morning I would sit down with my journal and let my thoughts flow onto the page. I wrote about my dreams, my fears, my gratitudes, and my aspirations. Through journaling, I gained clarity, uncovering hidden beliefs and patterns that were holding me back. I began to understand myself on a deeper level, identifying my strengths and weaknesses, and embracing my authentic self. Journaling became a form of therapy, a way to process my emotions, release negativity, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. It was a reminder that I had the power to shape my own thoughts and create my own reality. Visualization became a powerful tool in my transformation journey. I would close my eyes and imagine myself as the woman I wanted to be, confident, radiant, and living my dream life. I could feel the energy of that vision, the joy, the fulfillment, the sense of purpose. I visualized myself achieving my goals, overcoming obstacles, and stepping into my power. I created a vision board filled with images and words that represented my aspirations, placing it where I could see it every day. Visualization became a daily practice, a way to align my thoughts, feelings, and actions with my desired outcome. It was a reminder that anything is possible if I set my mind to it and believe in myself. The changes were gradual at first, but with each passing day, I could feel myself transforming. I held myself differently, with more confidence and grace. My eyes sparkled with newfound joy. I had become a magnet for positivity, attracting loving relationships and exciting opportunities. The girl who once felt invisible was gone. In her place stood a woman who knew her worth, who embraced her authentic self, and who was ready to share her light with the world. My transformation journey wasn't about becoming someone else. It was about becoming the best version of myself. It was about embracing my uniqueness, my strengths, and even my imperfections. And you know what? If I can do it, so can you.